Okay, man. Top five or favorite five for Canada basketball.
Woo! Okay, I remixed it a little bit here for you.
I know
So I
that. I
wanted
love that.
wanted to add some flavor. I did make some changes from what I originally sent you to. So
Okay.
first of all, I went with the All Matty West Coast edition for you. So we're gonna go the West Coast, the left coast, the best coast,
Yep.
just to throw it out there.
Yeah.
Just and this is a mixture of personal preference. Well, it's personal preference, obviously. It's my list.
Yep.
But I do have a little bit of reasoning behind it. So obviously we've got Steve Nash. How can you not have him on any list? Um, you know, Nothing else needs to be said. I'd say I added Jordy McTavish. I think a very
Nice.
slept on story.
Yep.
Um, had the opportunity to play U19 with him for 2 summers. He was a year younger than me, but most likely would have been on the 2000 team. But ends up tearing his knee twice at a young age, which highly impacted his career. The guy was the backup point guard to Andre Miller at Utah, so just
Yeah.
an unbelievable player. Just sort of like his game would have translated really well to today, that scoring guard. So I had him in there just because I got love. Another
Where
guy
he's
that
from
we
Salmon Arm, BC, eh?
Salmon Arm, baby. Yes, sir.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going, my
One
bad.
of a handful of guys to not win the BCs, but be voted as like the MVP of the tournament. I think there's like 4 or 5 in the history, 80 years of the tournament, right? So
Wow. Wow.
yeah, so that's how good he was. And this guy as well, Kelly Olynyk,
Yes.
another MVP, but also didn't win the provincial championship. I just, his story's great. It's love to see. The person that gets him on the pod first. I want nothing but Wemby stories. But I do respect that he's a quiet guy and keeps to himself. So I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, just an absolute BC legend, and was just such an impactful player out here, and created a lot of dreams for kids. My homie, who I also think would translate to a great game out in today's era, is Andrew Mavis, member of the
Nice.
2000 team. Played U19 with him as well. We battled against each other in high school. I just think his ability to shoot the three would really go well. When we had Ben Howland, who coached him in university on, he said he's like one of the top 3 shooters he's ever seen. So, big love to Maeve. And then my dog, who just, I don't know why he keeps avoiding me for this podcast. I text him on a daily basis as a friend, but I think he wants to do it in person over a few cold ones, and that he doesn't like to do it via Zoom. But that's big Eric Heinrichsen, an
Nice.
absolutely dominant player at the university level and high school. Another guy actually who was MVP and didn't win it because we beat his team in the semifinal. Take that, sucker.
Yeah.
But just another member of that 2000 team. You can see my vintage. So that's my West Coast. Did you do a West Coast, or do you want me to keep going with my list here?
Keep going, man. I love this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I made a current Canadian top 5. These are all personal. We may struggle on the glass a little bit with this team, but I have some reasoning behind the guys that I picked. So obviously, SGA, how can you not have
Yeah.
him? It's phenomenal to see not only what he is as a player, but also as a human being. Just so grounded. His quotes this last week about being a teammate and how you need people around you. I hope people are listening to what this guy has to say, man. And I
Yeah.
don't want to hear anything about foul baiting after a guy who averages 4.6 free throws a game shot 43 the other night to get 83. So I do not want to hear one Shea complaint about foul baiting ever again. That
Yeah.
should have just solidified things. You feel me on that, Maddie? Like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's, I just, with the Shea thing too, like what an
Yeah.
incredible person to represent Canada basketball, our
Yeah.
country, worldwide.
For sure.
Just that's to me, enough said. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks, I just love everything he brings.
Hell
In
yeah.
that game in Vegas, I was screaming while he was killing US in the first and second quarter. How because people were saying just ship him off and go play overseas and in Asia and all this, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I
Yeah.
just love that he's stuck true to who he is, and I think he's a major glue guy. The guys seem to love playing with him and for him, and I just think what he brings on the court are intangibles and things. And he's it's just funny to me. People are like, "Whoa, he's scoring." It's like, did you not watch this guy at Oregon? He just never had the
Yeah.
chance. His role changed, and if you become a pro, you're going to do what the coaches want to stay on the court. That's just natural, right? When your boss
Yeah.
asks you to do something, if you can continue to do that skill set, you're going to do it. and
You're
now he's
trying to
getting an
stay paid,
opportunity,
man. Trying to
right?
stay paid. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
now it's, we're starting to see and the fruits of his labor. He's stuck with it. He's trusted it. So I just love him. And I think he's great for the international game too.
Yeah.
The crowds don't bother him. The different style doesn't bother him. Next one, mutual, you and I, and A-Dub, Nikhil. I just love the
Yeah.
opportunity he's getting in Atlanta. I'm a Timberwolves guy, so I was very sad to
Nice.
see him go.
Yeah.
But I love that he's flourishing. I hate when guys I like get traded and then their role changes for the worse. But I just think he brings a lot to both sides of the floor as well. And in the FIBA game, you need that too. RJ Barrett, and this is strictly only for him being an all-time, OG for Canada. And what he did with that junior national team on that one run was just
Oh
so
yeah.
special. And he could never score another bucket. And I think I might have him in there just forever, just because of that.
Yeah. For
He
sure.
was just so phenomenal, and so special that year. And then we've got the OG, and I think you need some veteran presence at the FIBA level, which is why they kept Kelly around and other guys. But we got Melvin,
Yeah.
just such a great guy. And I think the thing that's funny for me too is where he's at. And I know you feel this is like, we see Melvin for who he is now as that vet, but this dude was a freaking baller, man. Like
Yeah.
he's going in the rafters in Iowa State, broke records there, has played at the highest levels overseas, and been the main guy or one of the main guys on every team he's been on. So I got Melvin in there to round up my 5 for the current Canadians.
Love it, man. Did you send me a women's list too?
I do. I got a women's list,
Let's
and
hear
I'm
it, man. Let's hear
totally
it, bro.
biased here.
Yeah.
We got 4 out of 5 actually podcast guests. So
Let's go.
I'm loving the women's national team. I think we're in a weird place of where we've got these vets and we've got these young killers kind of coming in, and how do we blend that? Obviously, Jasmine and Sila can't join us right now because they're getting ready for March Madness, and that's the priority.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see who stays, who doesn't, who we bring in. I mean, we've got Avery. There's so many, but I got Sila and Jasmine in the backcourt. I couldn't imagine keeping up with those two for 40 minutes. Both of them bring so many different things to the court. And then I've got Bridget Carlton, just a phenomenal scorer. And then the fourth player as just that veteran presence, but still getting it done, is Kayla Alexander. Holy smokes.
Big time.
What an impressive career she's had and is still having. Clearly someone who takes care of herself and her fitness and everything, and is just like, I don't know, and just a salt of the earth human. And then just after the last few days watching her perform, I didn't originally have her in this 5, and I'm not sure why, because we need a little more size and some wing presence. I got Leah Edwards. I mean, what a bulldog, just an absolute force and that physical presence. So a little bit of young, a little bit of in between, and a veteran presence as well. So that's my 5 for the ladies. And no disrespect to anyone